Clasp the hands and slowly lower down into a squat position, Malasana. And with your hands clasping them around the right hip, and slowly dip the shoulders towards the right thigh, and then come back to center, wrap the arms around the other side, and do the same dip. If you need to add more, the elbows squeeze towards each other. Release the bind of the hands, right arm in front of right knee. Slowly clasp or use a strap, Lift the chest, but also turn the head a little bit to the left. Try to stay balanced on the feet. As you release, open the arms wide. Come back to what feels like center. And then set up the other side the same way. There's a little resistance between the knee and the tricep. And when you wrap around there, you try to keep the chest wide so you don't have to reopen the front of the chest. Please do use a strap or a towel if this is too hard on your shoulders. There's no reason to bind without it if you need it, okay? From here, hands are in prayer, and I'm rounding my back a little bit, and I'm starting to move my rib cage around. You can use the support of your knees a little bit to support the side body. It's kind of hard to see here, but that's basically what I'm doing. You do want to go both ways, okay? And then again, opening the arms. This time you're going to lean far to the left. Our right arm is going way overhead and reaching all the way over. And then come over to the other side and do the same thing. There's a long stretch from hip to fingertips there. And then again, there's a bind. And we're going to try to stand this time. You have to move your weight onto the bound foot. So right foot gets the weight. And you swivel the left foot over and then move your weight over onto the left foot and slowly start to rise. If you come up quick, you're going to release your hands by accident. So real slow, like go as tall as you can. If you've just tried this for the first time, don't take it too seriously. Just try it out. You want to be able to get up and slowly lower down. Step a little bit out when you come down so your feet aren't together. It makes it a little bit easier to articulate. And then you can sit there, stretch the back for a moment, and start to wrap the other side. Okay? Don't forget your strap. I've said that like 3 times, but whatever. You get it. So when you move the weight over onto the left foot, scooch your right foot over. A little heel toe action will work. And then you have to move your weight over onto the right foot to slowly start to rise. If you get a little resistance between the knee and the back of your shoulder, it's helpful, but learning how to stand up first is kind of a priority. Slowly lowering down. Try not to release the arms before you come back to your squat, but if you do, what is the big deal? Nothing. From here, hands on knees, round the spine, slowly come all the way up and get a good stretch. Again, with the hands clasped around the right side. And you can lean like a side bend here. Elbows are squeezing towards each other. And then hands behind you, center, and go on over to the other side. There's a stretch from the foot all the way up the shoulder. And then you can find an even stance and have your arms wide like a Y. Bend the elbows, bring hands behind head. Slowly open the arms. Palms are still facing up until the height of the shoulders, and then lower the hands and reach back before you bend the elbows again. And then lifting the arms up, turning the hands up at the height of the shoulders. Bring them up and bend the elbows so the hands are behind the head. You can see this rotation now from the side. Go through this a few times, okay? Especially if you just bound for the first time. Get a little bit of activity there at the back. And then pause, breathe, hands by side.